Hey yo, you guys watching?
What's up, everyone? My name's Brenner. Welcome to my channel. This is Mr. Liquor Sipper, and this is my Flavor Saver. Oh, want some mustache ride? Jump right on my face. Okay, what is up, everyone? I am growing out this mustache. I forgot to tell you this last time, but for the sake of No Shave November, aka Movember, also known as No Nut November, but as you can see with all the bottles behind me, we don't play that game in this house. So today we are doing a review over Old Elk Bourbon. This is their flagship bottle. This is a classification of blended straight bourbon. Company, Old Elk Distillery. Distillery, 3 distilleries. Comes out of MGP in Indiana and undisclosed distilleries out of New York and Colorado. This will be my second time sipping on some Colorado whiskey. At least some of the juice in there is Colorado, right? Release date, this is something that's ongoing and will be produced over and over again, so you may not have any issues getting a bottle of this. The proof comes in at 88 proof. The age is between 4 or 5 years. Mash bill comes in at 51% corn, 34% malted barley, 15% rye, and a beautiful elegant color of amber / little golden in there, and you can expect within the year of 2022 right now to find this bottle for roughly $55 to $60 depending on where you are in the world of America, or in the world. I just don't know pounds, British pounds, or the yen, or maybe you can purchase this bottle with Bitcoin or Coin or Clitcoin or something like that. Alright, so without further ado, let's get into the review. So we're gonna pop this damn thing. As you know, if you're a first timer with this channel, if you're a virgin to my channel and you've never strapped it on and jumped into the bed with me, then you don't know this. Or maybe you have and you're a long time comer. Long time, I don't know, friend with benefits, if you will. Then you know that I never open up a bottle that I've ever tasted or nosed before in my life. So this is the first time. All I know is what other people have said about this in different forums and Facebook groups and Reddit and what on and so forth and hence on and so forth. This does say here that it is a gold-winning lineup. We're gonna taste this thing and then we'll get into some factual evidence of what is the truth here. What is the truth? Are we about to sip on some lies? Because I feel like though this thing says it is a Colorado whiskey, it already has implications, it has lies all over it because it has parts of New York that are in it. I mean, I don't know if you could really claim this. Is 10 Cup mad? Are they gonna go on Maury? I don't know. Let's see here. Anyway, we got to do a little bit of the twisters for the misters and some swirls for the girls. I did this backwards. You know, I just keep messing it up because this is straight off the cuff anyway. And it's already been aerating for what, the last minute that I was talking. So let's go ahead to my favorite part of the show. Maybe some of you guys hate it. Maybe some of you guys love it. Maybe some of you girls, never mind. But anyway, it's time for Nosing for Movies! We're breaking character for our little disclaimer. I have not nor have ever spoken with anyone that is involved or have ever shaken any hands or hugged anybody involved with Old Elk. I am not an advocate. I am not an adversary. I am simply a person reviewing this bottle. Now, back to our regularly scheduled program of Nosing for Newbies. Straight off the top here, if you get a good whiff, if I really breathed that in, if I sniffed it in, if I tasted it with my tonsils or something like that without smelling it, it kind of has the sense of prison toothbrush that was hidden inside of a prison wallet. If you don't know what a prison wallet is, I encourage you to look it up on Google. It also smells kind of like a bad week of hunting where, well, not one elk was ever found. And I also get some weird scents and odd elements of frozen mountain man underwear and high peaks of frozen booty cheeks. Okay, that one got me out of character. That one was funny. Okay. But also, this is where they came up with the whole saying, that really chaps my ass. Thank you, Colorado. Alright, so let's go to the real nose here. From the scent to the nostrils. All I smell is bar stools. They're really stinky, yeah. I don't know if you know that song, From the Window to the Wall. Alright, so let's go ahead. So here we are. Really, I get some light traces of cinnamon. There's some definite strong cherry straight off the top here. Definite caramel. There's some strong sense of burnt oak. Yeah, so it's more like it's not just like a typical caramel or caramel, however you say it. It has like a buttery caramel scent to it. The darker, sweeter cherries. The oak is, like I said, it's already in there. There's a little bit of cedar that's in it. It's a rice spice, a bit of rice spice that's in here. Now, all that being said, let's go ahead and go to the palate. Oh, that sips like water. Sips like a sweet tea almost. Super fresh, super smooth. The caramel in it, I guess that buttery caramel taste almost brings in the butter caramel type mouthfeel that comes into this. There's a bit of grainness that's in it, and then a mild sugar sweetness that I'm getting from here. I mean, these blended whiskeys, I feel like you can't go wrong with these blended whiskeys. It's just like they're taking, somehow whenever they take these, they're taking the best of, and it's just really capturing the essence of the best of everything. It almost complements probably whatever they took these from. We obviously don't know exactly. We know the distillery is obviously right, but we don't know what they mixed in or blended in with this. And I could tell you already right now, this is a sipper. It's easy to sip on. That being said, it is an 88 proof, so that is also an explanation as to why. I can see why also this is such a rave, why people are talking about it. Okay, so typically, from my understanding, whenever you go to actually finish a bourbon whiskey, whenever you're going to finish it, period, it can be between 24 to 48 hour time period as you're finishing whatever whiskey it is. That being said, they do something called a slow cut proofing, where the process is actually taken from a 24 to 48 hour time frame and they extend it over a few weeks. Now, they didn't explain exactly how many weeks, but they did say over a few week period. This is something that happens after they age it up to the 5-year time frame. And then the whiskey is then obviously bottled at the 88 proof. At the end of the day, is this a sipper or a skipper? In my honest opinion, this is something that you need to keep on your shelf. This is something that is probably good for the noobs, the people that are ranging between the 80 up to a 90 proof, the folks that are trying to develop their palate. This is a good one. And one of the reasons why is not just because of the lower proof, but simply because of that lower proof, it allows you to taste the simplistic elements that are attached to that. So that buttermilk, not buttermilk, excuse me, the buttery caramel taste that you get from it, the sweetness that you get from it. It's like a brown sugar that you get. And then there's a little bit of the darker cherries that are in there. It's a very pleasant whiskey to sip on. Very, very nice, elegant bourbon. So for those out there that are not 100% on blended whiskeys, I don't know. A lot of people are real weird when it comes to the Indiana stuff and the MGPs of the world. However, in my experience in the last 2.5 years of doing these reviews and sipping on all different kinds of things, I can tell you that what they produce, regardless of where it comes from and the label that's slapped on it, I would say 98% of the time you're gonna have a quality product. Anyway, no more antics. It got real kind of weird and serious at the end, but I wanted to emphasize how great this is. On a scale from 1 to 5 on that cracked Glencairn, I give this a 4. No, I give this a 3.8. You can't give everything the highest of scores, but I do see why it does have a high score. So when I say high score, I mean I see why it has this gold winning thing on here that they're just showing off and being boastful about, which, by the way, they should be because it's a great product. All in all, the finish is great. It's kind of short, mid to short, and that's it. That's all I got. So if you guys have any questions, if you guys have any explanations, if you have any bitches, gripes, comments, concerns, bitches, gripes, comments, yeah, then you can just throw those out the window because I don't care. However, if you have some constructive criticism, drop that down in the comments. We're trying to keep it real here. We're trying to keep it fun. We loosey-goosey, baby. We loosey-goosey. And until next time, cheers. Don't forget to tell your friends, enemies, and everyone in between. And I think this could be my new thing right here. That's better. Keep on sipping.